What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to another video. You join me here with Craig Lieberman again, technical advisor of the first two Fast and Furious movies, the guy who owned the Supra from the first movie, the Maxima, that was featured in both of those, both two films, and the R34 GTR as well. So we just finished up making this build here, so if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out for the two Fast and Furious Skyline. So the next thing I want to be showing here is it's a small garage, but it's basically my Fast and Furious garage. This is temporary. It's going to change when I do my garage tour video, but this is sort of what I currently have put together as my Fast and Furious garage. So enter here, Penthouse Garage. I want to get Craig's reaction to this, and I'm going to tell him the names of some of the liveries, which Rockstar gives plenty of references there. So we'll start off in this corner here. You can obviously tell what this is, right? Or at least referencing.
A tragic mistake.
he doesn't like the Eclipse.
No. Let me be clear about that. The car was, anyway, it could have been worse. I've read the original script, so I'm going to shut up.
Okay.
But honestly, I can't think of a better car now, 20 years later. It just fits.
Yeah. I got the green on here, kind of like the Kawasaki green you told me about.
Yeah.
And then, so the livery for this car, because you know that they have different names for each of the parts in the game. So the livery for this car is literally called, not even joking with you, it's called Almost Had You. Pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're using lines from the movie.
Exactly. The references. Yep.
I would have called it NOS!
Not. That would, yeah. Oh, yeah. That would have worked.
Right?
They should give us like a burnt up version of this livery and call it that. No.
Right. And there's the R33, right?
Yep. This is the one that Leon drove in the first film. And this one, the livery for this one is called Not Tonight, Pizza Boy. So,
Okay.
another line from the movie.
No kidding.
Rob Cohen was the one who said that line, right?
Yeah, he was.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And there's my old car right there.
Yep. So this is the Supra build.
What in the flying hell? What kit car headlight bullshit is that?
Yeah, unfortunately, like we talked.
What is it from some 1980s kit car? What happened there?
Yeah.
Half from a Z32 300ZX and a snowmobile apparently.
Well, at least the hood somewhat, right?
Jesus, Mario and Joseph, what are they doing to my creations?
And these are the closest wheels we can get in the game currently, at least to me.
Get me on the phone with Mumbai tomorrow morning.
I want to get you on the phone with Rockstar Games. They need to have some combos with you about the builds for this
Hey,
game.
EA Games flew me up to Vancouver when I was working on Need for Speed Underground, right?
No
And they
kidding.
listened. They listened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Unbelievable.
built the R34 for the cover of Need for Speed Underground too.
Wow.
Eddie's car. I actually built the actual real car.
Unbelievable.
Me and a buddy of mine, Neil Chin.
Let me open the door here so you can see the interior. They got the blue. And I was telling you earlier about this, the roll cage. You see how it's orange here, the roll cage? Well, on yours, like you
It's
were
not even
telling.
the right kind of roll cage.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only option we have. So on yours, the roll cage was yellow, like you were telling me, and that's because your car was originally yellow, but then they were lazy to powder coat it orange, right?
Yep.
So yeah, when you paint the roll cage yellow on this car, it forces the mirrors in yellow. So you have to make a compromise. You want that reference to the movie, or do you want yellow mirrors? It's yeah, it's kind of annoying. If you make that reference, you're forced with yellow mirrors. So I just did the orange just to kind of put it all together there. Here we have the Dodge Charger. Now, were you involved with the build of that car at all?
No, Ray Claridge from Cinema Vehicle Services. He just retired. He's been in the business for, as my understanding, in late 50s or the 1960s. He operated it in San Fernando Valley, Southern California, near the studios. So the cars came to us. We got 3 of them, and they were split up of 1969 parts and 1970 parts. So they're that kind of thing. The racing engine in the car was never in. So what you saw in the movie, that engine was never in the car while it was running.
Right.
So when you walk into Dominic Toretto's cars, it's a rental engine. You put it in the right, and they walk around the car and they look at it. 900 feet of torque. It's so fast. I'm scared to drive it. Cut. The engine comes back out, goes back into a crate, and goes back to the manufacturer.
Unbelievable. So they never even fired it up.
Never fired it up.
Oh my god. So here's a build for that. Oh, you like my plate?
Family. Oh god, every time I hear that word, I cringe.
So here's probably my favorite Skyline from the films, the one from the fourth movie. This is what I tried to do here with this one. Obviously, we talked about the LG Retro. I know it's not an R34, but use the tools what we have and try to create something somewhat similar. That's what I did for this one. The one who took over after you for the third movie and on was Dennis McCarthy, right?
Yeah, Dennis McCarthy was the picture car guy, right? So he was they call him picture car captain, right? Or
Right.
picture car. Yeah. So he was a competent team. So he came over with the new production team. Toshi Hayama, who was the guy who ran Apex, came over as a technical advisor. He had a small cameo in the movie in the when they're flying to Japan. Real cool guy, real smart guy. So they were well handled with him. I was only there to be finding extra cars for the. You remember the Tokyo Drift on the parking lot thing?
Yes,
With
the
at
parking
night.
garage.
Yeah, that wasn't even in Japan. It's Hawthorne Mall in Southern California.
Oh my god.
As a matter of fact, two of my British friends, YouTubers, came over here 2 weeks ago, and they went there in the middle of the night, and they were able to get into it because it's been shut down since 2004. It's all gated. They bribed the gate guy, and then went up there and they were screwing around up there in the middle of the ghetto.
And it's still all the same?
It's not doesn't look exactly the same because all the Japanese lettering is gone.
Right, but the
Part of it
shape
is
of the
partial.
building and everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's still there.
Wow, unbelievable. Okay, so here I got Hobbs Gurkha. So that's just there. We got the Ford Escort.
Yeah, one of my favorite cars in the movie.
Yep, I'm trying to do that build here with that one. Oh, and I got
That
the
was pretty cool.
4-paw on the plate there. But this one's pretty. How would you say the look of this one is?
This looks really on point. It really does. It looks like those MP wheels. I think something. I don't remember. Back in the day, it cost me. If you talked to me 25, I would know the wheels, the brakes, and all that kind of stuff. But no, it's pretty on point. I mean, the real window on going in the trunk doesn't seem exactly right, but the color's on point. The shape is on point. I think it's just a good car. It's one of my favorite cars. Just good taste.
Awesome. Then we got the superhero car that flew through 10,000 buildings. I try to replicate the Lycan Hypersport using this car
This
here.
is a Lycan, a Huracan, Aventador.
Yeah. I'm glad you caught it.
Galliard.
Yeah, Rockstar mixed a bunch of different cars in this one. But it's supposed to reference the Lycan. But yeah, it's got a Venador.
Reference the Lycan. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my wife, here's a car that is for your birthday. I'm referencing it as a birthday gift.
There's nothing inside of it.
Right. Yeah. Right now she's poisoning my dinner.
Oh my god. Well, that's not there. And then here, so if you notice, I did first movie, right?
And the last movie.
Yeah, which should have been the last movie, but that's a conversation for another time. So the seventh movie, so they even got the spoiler look, kind of similar to the Super spoiler.
Looks like a Honda Prelude.
Oh my god.
Badge on the back.
Oh yeah, that's the so Rockstar's parody of well, this one's a complicated story. So for some reason, so the brand for it's called Karen is the fictional version of Toyota in GTA. So you would think they would have made that this car under that brand, right? But for some reason they had some complications with names, and they put it under the Acura/Honda based manufacturer, which is Dinka in the game. So another
spotted that. That's interesting. Yeah.
Another Rockstar logic there. So that's not there. And then here we have what's the name of this car? This Charger again? The Maximus Charger, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Maximus Charger. I tried my best there to replicate that.
That car, if you've ever seen that car in real life, it's amazing.
What engine's in that
Universal,
car?
I don't remember. It's probably a Hellcat engine or something like that. I don't
Well,
remember.
that's why I
No,
put
no,
this.
I think it was like a 3,000 horsepower car, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. Hmm.
So Universal didn't build that car. Dennis was smart, and so rather than him pay for the cars to get built, they would go to people who already have built these cars, and they would use them as the hero car, right?
Right.
So there's a story. I gotta tell you that story. I'll tell you another time when we get one of these Charger cars about how they pretended that one got the hero car got destroyed, and they even had video of it being destroyed, and they sent it to the owner, and they said, "We need to call your insurance." Da, 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 da. And it turned out it was not. It was all a charade.
That's what this car?
I'm not. I don't remember if it's this car or one of the other one. I have to look at it because I didn't work directly on the movies
Right.
on those after Tokyo, but I stayed in touch with what was going on set
So
because John Weiser, my partner, was
So,
there.
so you still worked a little bit on Tokyo then?
Yeah,
Okay, so that was pretty much like the last movie you had anything to do with.
yeah,
Gotcha.
officially, right? Yeah.
Officially, right. Okay. Well, that's my small Fast and Furious garage. I'm definitely gonna expand this in the future to more builds. But a lot of really good cars in the Fast and Furious franchise. A lot of them kind of make you scratch your head, but there's some good ones in there. But
Don't they ever have a convention?
a convention?
Yeah. Rockstar Games doesn't have some kind of event. Was it at E3 or something like that?
Nope, not that I can remember. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, they used to, but ever since their success with GTA Online, I mean, they really haven't done anything anymore.
You shit me. They don't give anything back to the community?
Yeah, you see, this this gets even better. You ready? GTA 5 came out in 2013. It's currently 2023. Almost 10 years later, and we're still playing the same game. We've been waiting almost 10 years for GTA 6. This
10?
10 years? This game has gone through 3 console generations. It came out originally on PS3 in 2013. Then it came out for PS4, I believe, in 2014. And then it came out for PS5 about a year ago. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go on and on about this. I mean, Rockstar dragging out the game, it just is what it is for more money. But yeah, I'm really excited for us to do, future builds and stuff. Because we can also do Suki's S2000 build.
Oh, I got a great story for that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
guys are going to have to stay tuned.
Where 2 stunt people almost died.
Yes. All right, guys. Well,
Right.
thank you again, Craig Lieberman, for joining me
Anytime.
here and kind of reacting to my Fast and Furious garage, be it a small garage, but this was kind
I
of.
love what you do, man. I love to do this stuff with you, so we're going to have some good fun together.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys go follow Craig. I'll leave the link to his YouTube channel down below in the description. Fast and Furious style videos where he talks about sort of behind the scenes stuff, and also he's expanded to other things beyond Fast and Furious as well as recently. So again, make sure you guys go check him out. Link down below in the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.